Welcome to Chris Cook for YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a recipe that I got from one of my viewers, Mr. Hardy. A lot of times Mr. Hardy we will swap recipes as far as he'll tell me what he's cooking and exactly what he has put on, the seasonings that he's put on. And I don't know why he's watching my channel, because his cooking is extremely good. And a lot of times when he's gotten through telling me, even though he may switch a few of the ingredients that I use on my recipes, when he's got through telling me about it, I'll go, I should have fixed it that way, or I'm going to try that because I think that that is real good. So I'm going to try one of his recipes today. I've been kind of thinking about it all week, and it's an old school recipe, but a lot of you, especially my old time viewers, and he is one of my old time viewers, I think that you all will really appreciate this recipe. This is going to be pig's feet served over a bed of sauerkraut. Now, a lot of my younger viewers, you may not know anything about that, but I think that it's a good meal, and I think that the way that he prepares it is very, very good. So we're going to be trying out his recipe today, and I want to give him a huge shout out, because I think just from, he's one of my friends that I've really started to really conversate with about food as long as he's been with me, and he's been with me for quite a while as far as following my recipes, and I do appreciate that. But a lot of my younger viewers, you may not know anything about this dish, but it's a good old school dish. So let's get started with the ingredients that he has selected. And to make this my own, I did add one more ingredient to it. So you're going to start out, of course, with the pig feet. And here the pig feet are right here, and mine are sliced in half. Now I'm going to serve that over a bed of sauerkraut. And here is my sauerkraut right here. And then for his recipe, he used parsley, red pepper flakes. He used pepper, but I'm not going to use pepper. Onion powder, granulated garlic powder, salt, chopped onion, vinegar, and one other ingredient that I'm going to use that he didn't use is the onion soup mix. I'm going to add some of that to it. Now I'll be preparing this in my kasori. If you don't have a kasori, that's fine. You can just prepare it in a regular pot, and a regular pot is going to take 2 hours, and the kasori pressure cooker is going to take 20 minutes. So I'm going to go away, get everything ready to go inside of the kasori, and I'll be back and we'll put together this, what I think is going to be a very delicious meal. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back, and I only have 5 split pig feet, so I'm going to go ahead and put them over inside of my container. And then I'm going to add the water, which is 1 cup and a half of water, 1/2 cup of vinegar, the seasonings that I showed you that was sitting down front, and I don't know if I called out the onion, but you saw the onion sitting there, so it's 1 chopped onion. And I won't put in the sauerkraut until after this is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my top on it. Like I said, I'm going to lock it. You'll hear a sound. Okay, so now it's locked. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the timer on it. Now for this, I'm going to use the meat setting. And I want this to actually cook only, we're going to try 20 minutes. So we're going to take it down to 20 minutes. Maybe we'll do like 23. Okay, 23. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit start. And you're going to see the pressure start to build. And then I'll bring you back once this has completed. So we're going for 23 minutes. I'll bring you back in 23 minutes and show you what my pig feet look like. Now remember, if you do not have a pressure cooker, don't worry about it. You can use a slow cooker. If you don't want to use a slow cooker, go ahead and use a pot on the stove. do it over medium-high heat. The only difference is it's going to take you 2 hours as opposed to 20 minutes. And that's the convenience of having the pressure cooker. So I'll bring you back as soon as that gets ready, and then we'll put the sauerkraut in, see what this meal turns out to be. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back and the steam has just been released from the pot, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. They look good, but they smell delicious. Oh yeah. They're good and tender. Oh yes. And they're done. So it's at this point that I'm going to go ahead. Oh wow. That meat is just, look. See how you can just pull that meat? That's done. Took every bit of 25 minutes. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this sauerkraut on top of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this top back on, and I'm going to set it again for 5 minutes so that the sauerkraut can cook. And then once my sauerkraut cooks, then I'm going to bring you back. So I'm going to cook the sauerkraut for about 5 minutes, and I'll bring you right back. Dish up the plate. Okay, right now I'm back, and my timer just went off from the 5 minutes more, because I gave it 5 minutes more because I wanted to go ahead and cook my sauerkraut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down some sauerkraut on my plate. And this is a old school meal. My mom used to make this back in the day, and I do thank Mr. Hardy for sharing it with my viewers. One of the things that my channel is noted for is having simple step-by-step instructions. And one of the good things about that is the fact that you can follow them because it's so quick and so easy. So this is one that I wanted to share. One, because it is simple and easy for me to put together. But anybody can follow it. And you can follow it whether you're doing it on your stove or you're doing it in your pressure cooker. Alrighty. Let me pour just a little bit of those juices off. Okay. I poured some off. And I'm going to clean this plate up a little bit and put the top back on it. So what Mr. Hardy shared with me was he shared making the pig's feet, and what I did was I added the sauerkraut to it because I know that that's an old school recipe that I have tried and my mom have tried, and it brings me a whole lot of enjoyment to be able to try something and bring back a memory. Now, if you have a recipe that's simple and it's easy and got a step-by-steps where I can follow it and the viewers can follow it, I'd love for you to share it with me. The only thing you have to do is to either write me, email me, or put it in the comment section, and I'll be glad to try it on my channel. Want to thank Mr. Hardy. He's a longtime viewer of mine, and I think that this is a very good recipe. I think that if you try it, especially if you're old school, you're going to enjoy it. And as always, thank you for watching. Chris Cook for you too. Bye.